ASP.NET MVC Interview Questions and Answers. Beginner means advanced. Introduction. This is a structured set of commonly asked ASP.NET MVC interview questions with clear answers. It covers CAPS, ASP.NET MVC Fundamentals, MVC Architecture, Routing and Controllers, Razor Views and Models, Entity Framework Integration, Authentication and Security, Performance and Advanced MVC Concepts. ASP.NET MVC is widely used for enterprise web application development using C# and .NET. 1 to 20. ASP.NET MVC Basics. 1. What is ASP.NET MVC? ASP.NET MVC is a web application framework by Microsoft that follows the Model View Controller architecture pattern. 2. What is MVC? MVC stands for Model View Controller. 3. What is model? Represents application data and business logic. 4. What is view? UI layer displayed to user. 5. What is controller? Handles user requests and application flow. 6. Benefits of MVC. Separation of concerns. Easier testing. Maintainability. 7. ASP.NET MVC versus web forms. MVC means full control over HTML. Web forms means event-driven model. 8. What is routing? Maps URL requests to controller's actions. 9. Example route. Routes.mapRoute. Name, default. URL, controller, action, ID. Handles HTTP requests. 11. Example controller. Public class home controller, controller. Public action result index. Return view. 12. What is action result? Return type for controller actions. 13. Types of action result. View result, JSON result, redirect result, file result. 14. What is viewbag? Dynamic data passing from controller to view. 15. What is view data? Dictionary-based data passing. 16. Viewbag versus view data. Viewbag means dynamic wrapper. View data means dictionary object. 17. What is temp data? Stores data between requests. 18. What is strongly typed view? View bound to model class. 19. Example strongly typed view at model user. 20. What is Razor syntax? View engine syntax using C# inside HTML. 21 to 40. Views, models, and forms. 21. What is Razor View Engine? Lightweight syntax engine for ASP.NET MVC. 22. Razor example. H1 at model name. H1. 23. What is partial view? Reusable UI component. 24. What is layout page? Shared page structure. 25. What is viewstart.cshtml? Defines common layout for views. 26. What is HTML helper? Generates HTML controls. 27. Example HTML helper. At HTML text box name. 28. What is begin form? Generates HTML form. 29. Example form. At using HTML begin form. 30. What is model binding? Maps request data to model objects. 31. What is validation? Ensuring input correctness. 32. Data annotations example. Required. Public string name. Get, set. 33. What is client-side validation? Validation in browser. 34. What is server-side validation? Validation on server. 35. What is unobtrusive validation? Lightweight JavaScript validation. 36. What is anti-forgery token? Prevents CSRF attacks. 37. Example anti-forgery. At HTML.anti-forgery token. 38. What is get request? Retrieves data. 39. What is post request? Sends data. 40. What is PRG pattern? Post redirect get pattern. 41 to 60. Entity framework and data access. 41. What is entity framework? ORM framework for .NET. 42. Why use EF in MVC? Check. Object-based queries. Check. Less SQL code. 43. What is DB context? Main EF database class. 44. What is DB set? Represents database table. 45. Example DB set. Public DB set user, users, get, set. Query language in C#. 47. Example LINQ. var users equals db users, .where x, .age, .18. 48. What is migration? Updating database schema. 49. What is code first? Create DB from models. 50. What is database first? Generate models from DB. 51. What is lazy loading? Load related data only when needed. 52. What is eager loading? Load related data immediately. 53. What is repository pattern? Abstraction for data access. 54. Why repository pattern? Check. Loose coupling. Testability. 55. What is unit of work? Groups DB operations together. 56. What is transaction? Multiple operations executed atomically. 57. What is async await? Non-blocking programming. 58. Why async in MVC? Improves scalability. 59. What is connection pooling? Reusing DB connections. 60. What is caching? Caching is the process of storing copies of files or data in a temporary storage location so that future requests for that data can be served faster. It helps speed up access to frequently used information by reducing the need to fetch it from a slower source every time. Storing data for faster access. 61 to 80. Security and advanced MVC concepts. 61. What is authentication? Verifying user identity. 62. What is authorization? Checking user permissions. 63. What is forms authentication? Cookie-based login mechanism. 64. What is ASP.NET Identity? Authentication framework. 65. What is JWT? Token-based authentication. 66. What is session state? Stores user data on server. 67. What is cookie? Small client-side data storage. 68. What is CORS? Cross-origin resource sharing. 69. What is CSRF? Cross-site request forgery attack. 70. How MVC prevents CSRF? Anti-forgery tokens. 71. What is XSS? Cross-site scripting attack. 72. How MVC prevents XSS? HTML encoding. 73. What is dependency injection? Injecting dependencies externally. 74. Benefits of DI. Check loose coupling. Easier testing. 75. What is filter in MVC? Executes logic before after actions. 76. Types of filters. Authorization action exception result. 77. What is exception filter? Handles application errors globally. 78. What is custom filter? User-defined request filter. 79. What is bundling? Combining CSS/JS files. 80. What is minification? Reducing file size. 81 to 100. Performance and enterprise concepts. 81. What is output caching? Caching rendered pages. 82. What is partial caching? Caching part of page. 83. What is scalability? Handling increased load. 84. What is load balancing? Distributing requests across servers. 85. What is deployment? Publishing application. 86. MVC deployment options. Check IIS, check Azure, check Docker. 87. What is IIS? Microsoft Web Server. 88. What is logging? Tracking application behavior. 89. Logging tools? Check Seralog. Check Nlog. 90. What is unit testing? Testing individual components. 91. What is integration testing? Testing combined modules. 92. What is mocking? Simulating dependencies for tests. 93. What is solid principle? Clean code design principles. 94. What is clean architecture? Layered application architecture. 95. What is repository service pattern? Separation between business and DB logic. 96. What is API integration in MVC? Calling external services. 97. What is AJAX in MVC? Async UI updates without page reload. 98. What is SPA versus MVC? SPA means client-heavy, MVC means server-rendered pages. 99. What is production optimization? A caching, async processing, indexing. 100. How to master ASP.NET MVC. CAP. Understand MVC deeply. Practice Razor and EF. Learn security concepts. Build CRUD apps. Optimize performance. Final summary. ASP.NET MVC interviews focus on MVC architecture, routing and controllers, Razor views and validation, entity framework and LINQ, authentication and security. Key idea. Strong ASP.NET MVC developers understand both web architecture and enterprise backend design.